What is up with the squad? It's such favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies in the building. Kid High Life, what's good? My twin in the building, Jacob on the Don. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Let me tell y'all something. I just got it. I don't do this enough. I don't do this enough, twin, when you in the building. So while you in the building, let me say this. If y'all are not following Jacob on the Don on Instagram, I don't know what you're waiting for. My twin got some of the funniest fucking shorts out there. Out there, okay? If you like the 1, 2, 3, go and scroll. Jacob on the Don page is the one for you to be on. You know what I'm saying? Fam, make sure y'all following Jacob on the Don over there. Coach Coleman in the building, sir. What's happening?
Man, it has been a thankful Thursday. Thursday almost gone. 30 minutes away, closer to another day, thankfully. But I hope everyone has a positive and productive day. Just glad to be back with nothing but the best from Success Talk Sports and with the greatest chat fam in the whole wide YouTube verse. I just made something up. It didn't sound right, but I'll try it again.
You are so funny. Hey, coming in the door, y'all hit the like and the share because they both right there. Oh, I wanted to take a money line for a parlay piece for Florida State. I know y'all know WNBA, so I thought I would ask. Oh, damn. You say you taking the money line? Hold on. Let me see. Let me get my like and share. Thank you. You taking the money line on Aces? Oh, I would say yeah, but MJ is really the pickle, Ghostface picker. Let me see if he's around. 1 second. In the meantime, though,
I have discovered a Prime Video app is being used. Would you like to use this separate device to control the Prime Video with your voice?
She wanted to
just had to get in there.
Oh. She had something to say. Okay.
Man, she had to say it right then. That was wild. She had something to say about what Don was finna do. She was like, let me tell you what I found. And then didn't say nothing about the game. Like, hold on, but like, whew, I don't know, Don. That's a hot one. We better run with the money line on that one. I said money line and Echo woke up. You hear me? I ain't making no guarantees. It's all education, entertainment, informational purposes only. But I'm just saying. I said money line is Echo woke up for no reason.
So yeah, I find that very interesting. See what we have.
Like, hold on, let me tell you what I found. You ain't found nothing though. That is wild.
Oh man. Serious little things just send me to pieces. I don't know why, fam. Oh man.
I do have Aces winning tomorrow, though. I have Aces winning tomorrow in Indiana.
Okay.
But I'm seeing if I can get the Ghostface picker in the chat. He may be on location. But we will have a show tomorrow before the game. If you need to pop back in. The facility that the LA Sparks are building looks pretty cool in terms of the pictures they showed on there. Yeah, I seen that. They got an indoor outdoor wellness center that they building for Juju to stay in LA. Right on time for Juju to get there. I see the timing. Danny Sports Highlights. What's up? Chicago Cheetah, what's happening? Cecil Johnson, what's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? All right. So I said we was gonna talk some. I said we gonna talk a little bit of WNBA towards the end with Pick'ems. But 85 Fly, what's happening? I want to talk some young ladies that I'm looking forward to seeing play next season. Mondo, what's happening? That are not, and these are non-SEC players. So these are four that I'm really looking forward to seeing play next year, and I want to know what y'all think about it. So we got Zam Jones out of NC State. We got Jelani Cambridge out of Ohio State. And we got Tajiana Roberts out of Louisville. And, of course, Hannah Hannah Doggo out of Notre Dame. So I want to know how we feeling about these players individually. I'm excited to see the growth, right? Everybody was a freshman last year except Hannah. I want to see how all of these freshmen grow. I can't wait to see Zam and well, I don't think Zam was Zam. I don't think Zam was a freshman last year either. But I don't know. Y'all remind me. But I can't wait to see NC State, Notre Dame again. NC State, Louisville, Notre Dame, I think are all in the same conference. Is that right?
ACC.
Yeah. Got that ACC action. So let's go back and remember with some of the stuff that they did. And y'all talk to me about some of the other players. We can talk Gamecocks too. I didn't want 2 nights in a row of me being ruder to people about the Gamecocks. So close to bedtime. So, hey, NC State got a squad. Yeah, they got a squad. NC State gonna be interesting because you got my girl down there, Trigger Triger. You got Zam, you got Zoe, and you got the young lady Camille Pierre. So Joyce did do a podcast today. I have not. I started it. Ashley Knuckles, shout out to you. Sent it to me. I have not got a chance to finish it, so I'm gonna finish that after the show. But I'm interested to check out Joyce's podcast, and I'm gonna have to do a special. I because Mondo is such a great family member. I am going to do we're gonna do a CC show where we take a look at UConn. We're gonna look at the UConn squad, see what they got going on. We're gonna, because we never really hang out with Mondo on his side of the world. We always just kind of remind him that we're on our way to get the trophy. So we're gonna hang out with Mondo. We'll pick a day when Mondo can make sure he's in the chat. Maybe even come up and talk. We'll see what he can do about that. And we're gonna have a UConn day. We're gonna have a UConn day for Cuzzo Mondo, man. We appreciate you, Mondo. Appreciate you, Mondo. Let us know if you gonna come up and participate in the talk or if you'll just be in the chat. But I want to make sure we do that for you because we did not get a chance to do a breakdown on hot takes about UConn. So we owed you a conversation about UConn. We're gonna get that taken care of on the CC show. So, but without further ado, man, let's go back. Like, listen, Zam Jones was like a fearless 6 woman last year. She played. I think she played all 30 games. Started 2 Huskies on 3. 1, 2, 3 Huskies. See, there you go. This was gonna get you not. It's gonna get the show done. It's still Mondo don't ask me for shit. Mondo, you gonna have to buy Cuz. You gotta take Cuz out to eat or something. That -3 you did yesterday did damage, homie. Did damage.
So
she averaged about 7 points a game, 1.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists. She shot 39 from the floor, 35 from 3, only 60 from free throw. Got to get that up. Where do y'all see Zam going next season? What y'all think Zam doing next season?
This upcoming season, I think Zam Jones Rivers is gone, so Zam Jones. I think scoring production is going to go up because it just naturally makes room for ability, and then it'd be interesting. They got a graduate student, 6'5", sent a graduate student. So it is a well balanced. I gotta give North Carolina State credit. Looking at their roster, it is well balanced with wings, true center, true five spot. So it will be interesting but I see Zam doesn't mind playing physical. Um, also, so you can take the physical play. So I think this will be Zam's time to shine, even with Camille Pierre being there. So
Do we feel like they have enough, that they can take the loss of both Isaiah and Sanaya? Because I mean, listen, Isaiah was like, hey, when all else fails, man, Isaiah could go get a bucket, and Sanaya Rivers was the length and the defense, and everything else that they need. Like Sanaya could go score, but she spent a lot of time last season. She spent a lot of time last season filling up the other boxes on the box score. You got
mm,
NC State winning the ACC. I definitely got them playing. I definitely got them playing in the final. You got them second or third in the ACC. Okay. See, I got Louisville, NC State, all kind of right up there. I want to see what Louisville does. I want to see what Louisville does. I'm biased about Louisville because I got a Detroit kid over there, and I'm a Tatiana Roberts fan. I think Zam will get a good green light this year. Zam and Brooks going off this year. Yeah, Zam and Brooks going off this year. Now that. I got to remember Brooks. Yeah, Zoe Brooks still there. Zoe Brooks is
yeah,
just like what a junior now or something.
yeah. Zoe is still yes, she's
So
a junior.
Zoe same as Hannah, and Zoe matches up against Hannah really well. It's gonna be interesting to see that NC State Notre Dame game. I can't wait to see. I don't if the date is out on that one. Let me know because I want to see that one. I want to see that one. I want to see the response because NC State came in there and Zoe went off and they suffocated Hannah and the Irish. You got Louisville up there too because those youngins have some experience under their belt. They do, and then my youngin didn't get to play a lot, but I felt like she got a lot got poured into her. Plus, I want to see Anaya get a dunk in the yum anyway. Brooks reminds you of MK Dub.
Hmm, that's interesting. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
why, Mono? Zoe and Hannah are best friends, and Zoe did go off. She mixes well with great players. I thought Hannah was best friends with Madison Booker. I don't know. Okay, never mind. I might got it mixed up.
Nah,
But I know Zoe and Hannah have played against each other for a long time. You got Duke versus NC State. Yeah, I don't got Duke. I don't know. I think that the loss of Aluchi Okanawa is gonna be the downfall of Duke. I know they still got was her name Jordan over there, body type and
mm-hmm.
moving with the ball. Got you okay. Miracle Rider, what's up, fam? So I think is Zoe Brooks getting ready to be the face of that program? And is her usage rate going up? Is that what we're going to see at NC State? Is it going to be Zoe's team? She going to be the face? Is Zam still coming along I think Zam will be a sophomore now?
Zam will be a sophomore. That's correct. and, and then it'll be interesting to see how what you do with Camille Pierre.
Hey, listen. The other thing is Camille Pierre. What do you mean? You just got here, girl. You got to just try to fit in. We don't even know if we got your number available. Now you almost wasn't playing basketball. You better step lightly. You step lightly. It's Zoe's team. That's what I was thinking too. Brooks and Zam may share the load. Okay, I mean, yeah, I think they'll share some of it, but I think when it comes down to leadership and closing, I think because Zoe is gonna be the junior, I believe, on that team. That it'll be Zoe. Zoe will be the face. It'll be Zoe and Zam, not Zam and Zoe. But they got to get that free throw shooting up.
Yeah, they struggle.
But I wanted to look at. We're gonna know a lot about this team very early because they non-conference schedule is not. Listen, they gonna play Tennessee, USC, TCU, Oklahoma. That's not bad for them, right? It's not bad.
That's pretty good.
They'll see a lot of length against TCU. They're gonna see a mobile big and Reagan Beers. We really don't know what Chavez is gonna do there. We know, and then you know they'll see the Pardo twins and that defense at Tennessee, and then you know we got Jazzy, we got Jazzy and Kennedy at USC.
I mean that schedule right there tells you sends an indication that they want it to win an ACC title. Get out, let's get tested. Let's see where we're at. What we need to do. We're playing against some players taller, maybe a little bit faster and quicker than this. And we got new additions, transfers in, so you don't even know how that works, what that looks like. So I'm excited. So I'm excited that they pick a preseason schedule like that. And it doesn't hurt your committee points, right? Your ranking system, your net ranking. So
You got me.
got you.
I'm sorry, I did not have you, sir. What was your question?
I said it was a pretty good preseason schedule. It shows that they are serious about, getting to an ACC title and tournament title as well. And it's been good for their, net rankings, and it's a good way to test the team. When you got in the preseason games like that is good to test the talent that you brought in to see what they're ready for and what they got to work on, and it's not in a conference situation, and get you conference ready.
Yeah, I'm just not a Duke fan, y'all. So, and I'll be honest, I don't. Let me say this too while we're having this conversation. I don't give a damn who win the ACC, who win the Big 10, who win the Big 12. I'm just talking college hoops with y'all right now. So I'm not here to prove any of y'all right, wrong, indifferent. I don't care, because South Carolina's winning the SEC and the chip. So that's the only thing I'm being ruder about. Other than that, I don't give a damn who win the ACC. They don't catch your ass whooping if they see us. That's all I'm. That's my whole attitude about it. So, back to our regularly scheduled program. So if you think Duke gonna win the ACC, that's fine. I like NC State. I like Louisville. I don't know what to think about Notre Dame, but we'll talk about that in a minute. I think the Brooks Jones backcourt, that chemistry and effectiveness of this duo is gonna be kind of like the heartbeat of the team. Jones has stated that her goal is to win the ACC Most Improved Player, so I expect her to snap this season. She's trying to follow right in Zoe Brooks'
footsteps.
Yeah, well, follow right in the footsteps of her teammate, right, and win this most improved player. So, but can she maintain that 35% from three, and can she get that free throw up? Got to get the free throw percentage up. But I think we're going to see a leap of production for her to maybe like 15.5 points or so.
Right.
But I think her development is going to be the key factor for NC State.
No, for sure, development. And they don't do a bad job. I'm not saying the greatest, but you can tell they do some work with their players. But here, I think here's the thing: this concept of shooting, you can maintain a that shooting percentage. You don't have to shoot at a high clip. You have to shoot when it's open and available and be efficient.
Okay.
And be ready.
Okay. As long as you say that, you can't shoot and get 70%, then don't shoot no more for the rest of the game and keep your percentage there. Now you gotta play the game all the way out. Robert Man Media and Mr. Shake My Hand in the chat. What's up, fam? Appreciate you sharing this stream out. Yeah, man, do like Rob. Hit the like and the share. They both right there on whatever platform you own, man. Share this thing out. And hey, listen, y'all remember to go back and hype the video. Go back and hype this video when it's done. We appreciate it. Yeah, 10 toes down. Mondo, I don't care who win the big least either. Yeah, the big least, the big easy. I don't care who win that either. Cassie, what's good? K9 took another shot at USC about development and intensity plus expectations. What K9 say? Pierre ain't trying to cause no motion at NC State. She happy just to play this season. She ain't tripping off a hoop. No, that's what I'm saying. Just, especially when you almost wasn't going to play. I'm excited to see if that changes her approach this season. Art, what's good? Anything else I wanted to talk about? I just think Jones has to go from being a spark plug who gives some instant offense to like the engine, and how quickly can she transition from being just one of the spark plugs to the engine.
Mm-hmm. I think the preseason schedule will help with that, with the
It'll
level
help
of
her. It'll hurt.
competition.
It'll help her. It'll hurt. But I just got excited about the NC State Tennessee game. Anybody got these dates on these games? NC State Tennessee, NC State Notre Dame. Anybody got dates on them games? Any ACC fans in the chat, please help me out with them. If those games is out, please give me the dates.
You said you want the
That's my
Tennessee
CTV for me.
Tennessee
So
game? Tennessee game?
Yeah, NC State versus Tennessee, the Pardo Twins
That's
versus Sam and Zoe. Yeah, I want to see it.
November 4th.
Oh, it's coming quickly. It's coming quickly. Oh, we gonna get this thing soon.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then NC State Notre Dame. NC State Notre Dame. That should be a good one too. Let me see who else. Where should we go next? Let's stay in the ACC. So let's talk about.
They don't play until February. NC State and Notre Dame.
No. That's right. It'll be good. Let's talk Hannah. Let's talk Hannah.
Okay.
It's a show and prove kind of season for Hannah, right? I think that people took a lot of shots at Hannah in the offseason. Some deserve, some not. Some just, when I say deserved, I mean some just come with the territory of you being one of the bigger names in college hoops. But
yeah, right.
This is a show and prove for Hannah. There's no Citron. It's you. It's whoever. Who else went over there? Somebody went over there. Where? What's the young lady name with there? Transferred in with them.
Yeah, their roster is an enigma, right?
Nah, they brought somebody in. It's a core three that I'm thinking that they're gonna try to build around. But
you got Vanessa De Jesus from Duke.
No, that ain't what I'm thinking about. Ayana Moore. Ayana Moore from Vanderbilt.
Okay.
The young lady I was thinking about. So you got Ayana Moore over there. You got Hidalgo, and then you got Prosper. And where you go from there, you're gonna find out.
Yeah, you got Prosper.
Where KK Bransford.
Yeah, KK's back.
We'll see. It's gonna be interesting. I heard, last night people were saying that Notre Dame was gonna be in the Final Four. So I'm really interested to see what Neil got going on.
They got a little bit of hype. No, they got some 6'3", 6'4" going on. But nothing that pops out. Pose a threat. I don't see.
Yeah, I
mean, you just don't have anything that says, "Ooh, that's a scary five in the." You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, nah.
That's a
you don't see Notre Dame in the Final Four. Nah, Hannah got the weight of the archdiocese on her shoulders. Mondo, how many dollars are we at right now? That point guard from Vanderbilt. Thank you. Do I think? Oh no, I don't think they're gonna be in the Final Four. No, I didn't have them there. I had 3 SEC teams in UConn. I did. I had 3 SEC teams in UConn. South Carolina and UConn in the finals.
Right.
So, in my mind, it was Ole Miss, it was Tennessee, it was SC, and it was UConn. And I couldn't wait for the Final Four. We're finna find out how special Hannah is. We're getting ready to find out really how special Hannah is. We already know Hannah can turn it up. We already know the competitiveness of Hannah. Her drive, her engine, you said I can't is gonna have her on one. How far can that take them? How quickly do they gel? Who's gonna step up to help her? Prosper, how do you balance?
I mean, that's the thing. Is the compliment.
Can she carry the team? This is what we finna find out. That's doggo. We finna find out. Oh gosh, well damn, J-Ham. Shit, you can't put everybody on IR. Well, we don't want that type of season.
Right.
Just say they can't go then. Just say, hey, J-Ham, you just said they ain't going. You came in and was like, all the top teams get hurt if they go. Well, shit. We don't want that. You keep that. You can take that back. We don't want that energy out there. Thank you.
Right.
We don't need that energy out there. No, thank you. Everybody fall apart. God. I mean, listen, Hannah's. So points was up, rebounds was down over the from 23, 24 to sophomore year. Assists down from 5.5 to 3.6. Steals per game down. Turnovers per game down. Field goal percentage up. 3-point percentage up. Free throw percentage up. So trending in the right direction. I don't know how I feel about the assists being down.
That's what I was going to point out. I think this season they have to show that you can create and get other teams involved and not be what they call and accept the double team, because there's times where you double team where they push out on her and accept the double team to create other offensive opportunities. And so the thing is at her height she can't commit. And so what we mean commit real quick, a court we call your court vision. Because I know I'm a certain height and I see a double team, it's certain corners and certain places I don't want to drive, and I don't have a plan because I need to keep my
let's talk about that. Did you look at my notes? I have that as a question. Right here. Her tendency to over penetrate. Yes. So I noted a potential weakness in her tendency to drive deep into the paint without a clear plan. That's what I was gonna say. Which can occasionally lead to tough contested shots or turnovers against elite rim protectors. How does she fix that this season?
Well, as a coach, what I did with players was I only told them this is the point you can drive to, unless if there is no help, you're driving to the basket. If you don't see anybody in the paint on the help side, then you're driving to the basket.
Wait a minute, coach. Why are you driving before you know where you're going? That's just like in a car. You don't hit the gas when you know where you're going. Why would you take off going?
No, when you catch and see,
that's the part I don't understand. You see them driving, and you have no idea where you're going.
Right.
When you get in there, you get in there, and then you stop, and then you hopping around, looking left, right, over your shoulder, trying to see where was you going when you took off.
So the thing is, one is to try to keep your dribble, so what you call dribble through. That's why you see a lot of smart guards do what? Instead of nothing there, they keep the dribble. They dribble what? Back around to the opposite side, right? If they
let me
want
ask you a question right there.
Yeah.
Right there. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry. I'm going to pause you as we go through this because I want to understand this right here. I hate that play. You got all the way to the basket. Why didn't you attempt the layup and try to get the foul? Why are you going to dribble back out to the side? Why? What is the I guess the strategy or the thought process? What makes that the right move to dribble it back out instead of trying to get the layup?
Usually they see they're not on a good angle, and also the possession. If you got time, you're trying to get a closer shot. And sometimes when you dribble out, you pulling the defense out back with you, especially if you're one of the focal points, and it opens up the driving lanes and the driving lanes and the slashing lanes for your teammates. So that's a great question. I'm not a big fan of that either, but I'd rather for somebody keep the dribble alive than throw up some you know, oop de oop, and then
Yeah,
think they're gonna get a
not a oop
whistle.
to you, but I mean, let me get a jump stop, a pump fake, and go up and get the contact.
Right, right. But see, here's the thing: at her height, she's not gonna get that many fouls called because it's a
I mean,
significant
can
change.
you?
Where
I mean, why go all the way? Stop 2 steps out. Stop and pop. Can you pull up right there real quick? Oh, thought I was going there. Got you. Like, never mind. Okay, never mind.
no, that's great point. That's a great point. But for some reason, that's not in the court. This is what we said. So it has to be a maturity thing with Hannah and in Hannah's court vision. And the game vision.
Okay.
That's game vision. Spacing where you're at on the court, who's on the opposite side of on the weak side offense
Mhm,
or weak side of defense, and
mhm.
who you have on ball side. If you have the ball in hand, who's on ball side? Is it a screener? Is it a guard? Are they a backdoor cut? And so and she knows all that, but how do you use it? How you set it up? And so I think that's the next level of maturity is setting it up for your team and not just driving, driving. We say driving without a cause, right?
Yeah. Dressed up with nowhere to go. What I call it.
Yeah,
But okay.
right,
You did all that fancy shit and got down there and can't do nothing with it. Okay, but
right.
sticking with Hannah for a minute, she's often like the smallest player on the court. So
Hmm.
she got that incredible toughness that she plays with. But let's talk about the cumulative effect of her aggressiveness, the attacking style. Um, I think that's a long-term concern, I would think, because it requires she got to be on point. It's got to be a diligent recovery and a smart play to avoid the unnecessary punishment, right? Like
Right.
how does she improve there? How does she balance
Smart.
that?
I mean, a smart player. You become smart. You pace yourself. You don't hold back, but you see and you read the game. You read the tempo of the game, and you put yourself in a position. Well, I'm not going to push here. Next one, okay, I'm going to be in help. But and the thing is, you don't always have to make the great play all the time. Also a great defensive teammate is putting
Mhm.
their teammates in defensive positions. So I think the
Well,
other
let's talk
part
about a
of it
great
is
defensive player. Is
uh,
Hannah a great defensive player?
right now she's a great help side defensive player. I'm gonna be 100 with everyone tonight. I
Okay,
still
but
believe
we but
she can.
part of our conversations is about being able to learn the different levels to the game, right? And so a lot of
Right,
us, hey man, off top, man, defensive player of the year, man, she had 7 steal games. Hell yeah, she's the defensive player of the year. And then you come into these conversations with coaches, and you hear, man, she's not a she's not a one-on-one lockdown defender. She's not a on-ball defender. She's a lot of her steals come from her being able to get into the passing lane. A lot of her steals come from her being able to roam, kind of like a free safety, if you will, kind of, in this defense that they play at Notre Dame. How does that translate to the next level?
it doesn't. I'm being honest, not much. The hustle, yes, the hustle translates. She has the hustle in the heart, but now you need to know player to player um,
So, what are the
defense and in the different schemes of player to player defense.
so
Straight.
okay? In layman terms, tell us what are those things that you would look to see her add in defensively right now that where you'd be like, okay, hey, she locked down now. She ready to Raven Johnson J.O. it. Like,
Well, she is there when it's man to man defense. She is there, and if she's not getting beat off, two dribbles, and she's pushing them to where the coach wants them to. And this is not about height. This is about reading the defense. And then regardless of your height, you're able to get over top of the screen with the help of if you got a good teammate, when it's a tough shooter, you want to go over top of the screen. That we call going to the
mhm.
top. You don't want to go under. And then knowing when to go under and sprint to stop the drive so they don't we call turning the corner on you. So the thing is, right now she's healthy enough where she has that speed, but also it has to be an intentional communication. And the only way you do that is when you have confidence. And when you don't communicate a lot on defense, on your team, that means y'all don't have confidence. There's a disconnect,
So
and
you would
so
potentially see like a Hannah going up against a Courtney Williams at the next level. And Courtney's looking at Hannah like barbecue chicken, not because of her height, but because she knows that she could put Hannah on her hip.
Right, exactly. She could put it on her hip. She knows how to use it, and Hannah doesn't know how to read that defensive offense, that players yet. You haven't seen them, haven't watched them, haven't studied them. Some of the best defensive players, they watch a lot of film of players. They watch a lot of video of how to guard and take away what a player does well or decrease. Remember, it's all about what decreasing the production of what a great player does well.
Listen,
you can't stop.
I am guilty of calling Hannah a great defender. I'm guilty of it. I can't lie. I'm excited about the steals. Get cookies. Let's go. We up. Cookies. Let's go. We up. We land the ball up. But in the grand scheme of things, sometimes going for those steals can leave her teammates in a
wide open.
In a lurch. That was the word I heard today. In a lurch. That was the word that I wanted to get. That I said I was gonna get into the live today. Leave her in a lurch.
I love it.
Mark it down. Done, baby. Lurch.
I can just see a meme.
Got it in.
I could just see a meme for that. Just lurch.
Just for, leave them in a lurch.
Yeah, and so that's a great point, right? So when you scramble too much, it takes away what? The natural defensive rotation from your team, and it leaves your team seems your team vulnerable and exposed to other areas. And so now you're just off killer because you hustled out here, and now somebody gets 2 points back door, somebody gets two points cutting through the paint, or somebody gets an easy open three because you're over here, overachieving on defense when we need you to learn how to read the defense and be where you're supposed to be. So sometimes it's not a turnover you want. Sometimes the best turnover is a tough shot. It's not always a steal. Sometimes the best turnover you can create is a tough shot that leads to, a rebound or a bad pass. The thing is you're not looking to steal the ball. You're looking to force. Here's the old thing. What great coaches know is that great teams get turnovers because they push the offense into their defensive lane, if that makes sense, into their defensive lane.
But let me ask you this: does Hannah Hunt steal?
I think she does too much. There are times where that's who Hannah is. You can't turn that off. Then there's times where you don't have to do that. Just stay in front of your player, move the ball, tough shot, have a tough possession, and you win the series. Win the series. Win the possession, win the defensive possession, and so I'm sure her coach Ivy was a pretty good defensive player. I'm sure she's trying to teach her that, but my thing is just win the possession. It doesn't got to be a steal. Tough shot, no shot, passing the ball into your defense. That's what I always taught. Be patient on defense. Patience on defense means I'm consistently coming at you and making it difficult for you to do what you do in your offense. That's what defense is about. I'm not letting you get comfortable, and that's how the turnovers come. That's how the steals come. I don't know. I'm from Jersey, and she's from Jersey, and sometimes we get a little sensational and we get hype, and so I get that. So
Gotcha. 47 in the chat, y'all. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. Hit the like and share. They both right there. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. Let's talk about another God from the ACC.
Speaking of God, I gave those 2 assists that Chelsea Gray passed the other night. It was like a wraparound cut into the paint, and then it was like, oh, you thought I'm driving, and then I'm gonna pass it to Jackie O on the left side. I was like, okay.
Yeah, Chelsea nasty. Chelsea X-ray vision crazy.
Yeah. So you said point guard. That's what I thought about was those assists.
Oh man, listen. Tajiana Roberts. Listen, she came out of. I wasn't hip. I was not hip to this young lady at all coming into Louisville. just happened to bump into her, just seeing where Anaya was going to end up. Listen, and I don't know if there's too many freshmen that started all 33 games under Jeff Waltz before, and had the led the team in minutes. I don't know how many freshmen did that under Waltz before. So, but the way she was introduced, I was so impressed for this freshman to come out against UCLA ranked number 5 and drop 21 with no turnovers. I just thought, I was like, okay, I want to see more of this kid. I want to see more of this kid. Second leading scorer, I think she is their top perimeter defender. Second team all ACC, all freshman honors. Durable. She got a well-rounded game. I think she had 2 double-doubles, 5 ACC Rookie of the Week awards. Foundational piece of the Cardinals' future. I want to see where they go. Got to get the perimeter shooting up. Got to get that perimeter shooting up. 31.7% mark from 3-point range is an area needs some improvement for her. To be an elite, efficient true scorer at ACC level. She averaged 2.3 assists. She was primarily a scorer last year. I want to see her be a little bit more of a floor general. And then I think the last thing is just like shooting volume versus efficiency. Oh, hold on. Coach got the order. Appreciate the appreciate you, JL. With the super chat, fam. Let's talk Tatiana, man. What do y'all think about Ty? Listen, y'all know I'm Louisville was my dark horse last year. They had dark horse this year. I'm biased. I got a Detroit kid there. I lived in Louisville. I was already a fan. So take all of that in, and then tell me what y'all think about Tatiana Roberts, because I think she's one of the brightest young guards in college hoops right now.
I liked and enjoyed her game. Speed, it just matched the excitement. A young lady from San Diego, California. She played at the top IMG Academy down in Florida, so that means she was already at a high level coming out. They just don't take anyone at that particular school for when it comes to the pedigree of basketball that they produce down in IMG and people forget places like IMG and Monteverde, they didn't start at the top.
Mm-hmm.
They came out and build the vision. So people look at what programs like that are now, and it's like they didn't start like that. So back to Tatiana Roberts, my thing is I hope there are intentional plays to get her going offensively, and love to see her add the more midi to her game now, because she has the potential. She has the potential and the skill set to go to the pro level. So I think if you find it important to add that midi range now, and be consistent, and usually on the college level, if you just start being consistent from the elbow, and we call it mid hash free throw line, and like that, and make, and what is a good high commodity as a guard? You can knock down jump shots from the baseline.
Okay. So let me ask you. Let's switch gears a little bit. I want you to keep your coaching hat on, and let's have that beginning of the season conversation with Tatiana Roberts, right? Because she's coming into a situation where last year you had Jada Curry there, you had Olivia Cochran there, Marissa Russell was there, Jalea Williams was there. They've exhausted eligibility, and then Nyla Harris transferred. So that was pretty much the team scoring, rebounding, and assists main percentage right there, right? So, it's kind of like a power vacuum on a roster. There's no established senior. It definitely puts Tatiana at the top of the scouting report. and it
Right.
also makes her the primary ball handler while also maybe trying to be the primary scorer. I'm not sure how they filled out the roster around her. What is the conversation that you're having with her to start the season, and how do you ever focus going into the season?
I say, hey, I'm glad you're back. One, I'm glad you're back, and we're back together working on this right now. Um, we have faith and confidence what you're doing. We're going to keep growing with you, but here's going to be your focus: is one, getting your teammates involved, and also we want to work on having an offense that creates offensive opportunities. Yes, um, we want you to be able to score when you can, and when you open it, don't hesitate. Because we believe that's what gets your teammates open. But also, it's also the coaching staff responsibility to put you in an offensive scheme that helps that come to you easier. So that's both of us working together. So get up a lot of shots, work on your shots, work on your mid range, keep getting your threes up. Also, of course, when ball handling, court vision, watch some video some film from last year to see what you would like to do better, and then come back to us and say this is what I seen. So I usually give, hey, watch this part right here, and then let's meet back and say what you tell me what you see that you want to do better. And so, but the most part is I don't try to. I know it's Division 1, but you don't want to try to dump. We call responsibility dump on somebody. Say, hey, let's walk through this and see how this look because it's the coaching staff responsibility to build up students, and especially at the college level. As a coach, it's my responsibility to build up students to play there if you support them right. So hopefully I can get that formula right for Robertson, and she feels comfortable and confident and trusted and trustworthy that she can go ahead and do what she can do. Go ahead and cook.
Okay, okay. Uh,
And but every coach approach is different. Somebody like, look, I need you to score now. It's I know I have some coaching
yeah,
friends like, this is what you got to do. This is it. You see the roster. You know what I mean? So there's some coaches like that.
absolutely. So, and Mondo, the interesting thing about Louisville is they are a young team, but they're a young team with a lot of experience because they played a lot of basketball last year. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
right.
as a freshman, she came in there and led them into. Did they make it to the second round? Who did they lose to? TCU. Y'all remind me. I try to do my
TC,
research.
I want to say TCU.
Seemed like that, as a freshman, she led them in there. Arenas went to Arizona, so I believe. No, no, she didn't. I think she went to Kansas
Uh,
State. I want to say like Kansas State.
yeah, yeah, she didn't go there. Daddy's.
Tip Brown, what's happening? Are we just talking college hoops? Gonna get into some pick'ems here in a minute, but gotta talk one more. Gotta talk one more player. And this is another guard, not in the ACC though. This is a Big Ten guard. Another one of my favorite freshmen from last year. Another player that's kind of looking at, hey, everything around me is gonna look different. It's me and my sister, and because you got Cody's out of there now. Uh, who else did they lose? Petty is out of there. Uh, Theory is gone. That makes
Yeah,
Jelani Kane the undisputed number one. I'm
yeah.
forgetting somebody else is there with Jelani. Um,
Tag you it,
who's
Jelani.
who's my big? Who's my big? I like that big too. What's her name? I got Trigger Trigger in NC State, and I got what's my girl name here? Hold on, I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, Kali
Start with
Kitch,
it.
Ohio
Start
State.
with it. Limala. Yeah, and Kylie Kitts is there. So we'll see what Kylie Kitts does. Chance Gray was a shooter
Yes.
last year. So but when you look at them like Kylie Kitts is 6'4", Uh, Limala at 6'6", Hobbs at 6'4", redshirt freshman. Yeah, that's it. There's not a lot of height here. You got Cambridge at 5'7", Henry at 6. Sini Henry. I don't want to mess her name up. 6 feet. Ella Hobbs 6'4". Elsa Limala 6'6". Bryn Martin 6'1". Dasha Buriak from the Ukraine. I'm sure I'm saying her name wrong. My bad. 6'1". Watson 5'8". Tanda Todd 6 feet. Kennedy Cambridge 5'8". Chance Gray 5'9". Kylie Kidd 6'4". They gonna have to score. They gonna have to run. They gonna have to score, and run. And they gonna have to defend. And if I remember correctly, Kevin McGuff does a press, doesn't he? Kevin McGuff runs a tough press, right?
Yeah, he ran a press on his truck into somebody's lawn too, but forgot about that.
It'll be interesting to see because has he already served his suspension, or will his suspension take place during the season? Do y'all know how that works?
You should miss some games as a coach.
I think
your head coach responsibility.
Some top recruits are looking at Ohio State. Why is the question? I don't know. What's the money up there? I mean, that's still Jelani Cambridge that you get to play with. Now, I'm not gonna act like
right.
I ain't gonna act like you just don't want to play with Jelani Cambridge. Like, so Jelani and then Kennedy and then Elsa Limala. That okay. You kind of, it's small though. It's 5'7", it's 5'8", it's 6'6". Chance Gray 5'9". Whew, what you put with that? Kylie Kitts at 6'4". Will she get run up there? So I guess my concern is that like they can potentially put together a starting five that could make some noise, but what does the bench look like? So a lot of questions here. I had their favorites win the Big Ten last year, but I mean Petty just didn't show up at all. They let Cody McMahon stand over in the corner for the whole season. They didn't know what they wanted to do. They lost their identity. So it's going to be interesting to see how they bounce back. I, for my own selfish reasons, wanted Kylie Kitts to go to South Carolina, and I definitely wanted Jelani Cambridge and Kennedy Cambridge to go home to Tennessee to Vanderbilt. But that's just me.
Right. I think Cody McMahon going, I think, is a gift in disguise for Jelani. I'm not saying they didn't play well together. I think it kind of forces or puts you in a natural maturity position to where you have to produce them because that type of offensive production is no longer there, and it requires a different type of offensive skill set. When
really
Cody's
goes,
not
I think Cody left because they had already made it to Cambridge show. That's why I think they left. I think Cody left because Cody came back hot off winning a gold on 3x3, and there was too many times when I watched Big Ten that they were okay just letting Jelani take people off the dribble and having Cody stand out at the 3 in the corner. I like her style at Ole Miss anyway. I think she's an SEC type of player, but I also realized that Cody stayed home. Like I think Ohio State was like so close to home, like if she threw a rock from her porch, she could hit the school. It was, she stayed home. So it's gonna be fun to see her at Ole Miss, and I'm excited.
Fact. But what I'm saying with that leaving, that opens up the team, how they're gonna play when you have a player of that level transfer out. That's what I was referring to. So it'll be interesting to see with Slim Pickens. With Slim Pickens of height, it'll be very, to see what they do in a half court set because you can't run all the time. So that's what's interesting to me. See what they do to try to get some good looks at the basket.
Coach, they 5'8" with not a lot of girth on them. They're gonna have to run
the whole time, the whole game, right from the tip to the fourth
run. They're gonna have to run. They're gonna have to run. They're gonna have to defend. They're gonna have to disrupt.
Disrupt. He said, "Did you say disrupt?"
Disrupt. They're gonna have to get out there. They're gonna have to get out there.
What you said from the tip off, right? From the tip off to
Yes,
the fourth quarter, the whole game.
yes. Do I consider Kevin McGuff a top tier coach? Nope, but he's the coach that they got. So there's that.
You said top golf coach? No, I'm just saying. I
But
don't
yeah,
know. He
four,
can't.
four,
He can't
four
seem to
nine
get over that.
SEC players that I'm actually really, you know what I'm saying, looking forward to. And we'll be following to see what they get going on this season. But before we get ready to get out of here, we got to talk some WNBA. WNBA action is back tomorrow.
Back
Any player updates?
player updates. Let's see what they talking to us about on today. I think we just had one here. There we go. Pretty much, you had, Leslie Hall. Player updates and news here going into WNBA. We got Friday night WNBA lights coming up, and so maybe keep our ears and eyes open. What's going on with some of your favorite teams and favorite players, or teams you just cheering on, and your team is no longer participating, competing in the playoffs. Lexi Hall back injury. She's playing with back injury, but it hasn't held Lexi Hall out, but that's just something to keep your eye on. They didn't say the level of the back injury or where it was the lower back, but there is some discomfort in Lexi Hall and for Lexi Hall and in her back for the back there issue. So we'll see if that can play through that still, or will it pose a problem for Lexi Hall. Demarius Dottis will probably miss 6 game as still dealing with concussion protocol there. So that is really anybody of any significance there. There was no other major updates as far as players. Did Makani? I didn't see. They didn't give any update about Makani, and I think somebody said they thought she twisted her ankle. So I did, but I haven't got any official notifications on Akol Makani.
I
There.
thought
So
Connie played the last game though.
she played, but
Yeah, I thought she twisted her ankle the first game.
okay, yeah, okay, and yeah, there is no other significant update. So that is a brief WNBA playoff version of player news and updates brought to you by simply the fact such and such and things of those nature. And Auntie's chat is better than yours. So anybody else, let me know. But those are the only updates that will be of concern. Anybody in the chat heard anything other as far as players that are participating in the playoffs right now? Let us know. We appreciate it. Our Auntie's chat is better than yours. All right.
So we headed to Indiana. Indiana, here I come. We're going back to Indiana.
Yep. Indiana.
Um, so flip flop tomorrow. Aces with the early game. Aces with the early game. Aces at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Aces at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. That's 4:30. 4:30 for my Yay area folks. All right, my West Coast folks. That's 4:30. I got the Aces. I got the Aces I got the Aces taking care of business in Indiana. I know it's gonna be rocking in Indianapolis. I expect it to be rocking in Indianapolis. I expect that. I expect the Indiana fans to be on one. And I expect us to cut the lights out. I think we finish them off. And I know y'all like, but sis, it's gonna be one more game. That'll just be a formality. This one right here closes. This one closes them out. This is it. I already told you I didn't think it was going 5 anyway. So, but coach, your thoughts?
Um, I mean, the last game in Vegas they played, they bounced back. seemed like they had the legs on it. They made adjustments defensively. Um, Indiana Fever are tough to play at home. You got to give the hometown. I mean, you got to give the home team credit. The
Mhm.
fan, the fans. It is. I'm not a fan of the Fever, but those professional players, they play hard, and I respect and
Mhm.
I like play. And we got a Gamecock on the court for Fever too, right? AB,
Mhm.
right? So
Mhm.
you can't. How can you not love the hard work that AB puts in? But I
Mhm.
just don't see them having that gear that Asia Wilson gives her team. Asia Wilson is the separation. When I say give the team, what she kind of instills in her team, and I don't think I'm blowing smoke at anybody in the air. I think that is real to the realest. Um, and it's like go time now. It is turning up, and when you see Asia Wilson, for what I see other players never played like they played before. I really do. You know, even you talk about play, and so that is, I think, an amazing gift to have. And so I see them coming in it'd be a respectable first half, and then Ace has got that late third quarter gear they have, if you ever notice, and they turn it up on them.
Well, yeah. To me, it's an Asia game
Hmm.
because we don't know how we don't know how the role players travel. It's a road game. We on the road. We got momentum. We want to keep momentum. We didn't let them have a 20-point quarter last game. Foot on the gas. This is an Asia Wilson game. I'm
The
liking
30
Asia
point
for
game.
like, oh yeah, 30 and 10, 30 and 15.
I like it. I like it.
That,
Dude.
that that's my opinion right there. Second game, Mercury and the Lynx. Uh, Phoenix going home, huh? I got Phoenix. I got Phoenix.
In Arizona, I got Phoenix in Arizona too.
You
Um,
got A with a 30-20. I'll take that too. I think Alyssa Thomas is gonna really show out. I was gonna say well, I'm gonna say it, and then y'all can just say pause. I think she gonna nut up. Pause. Um, at the crib. I'm just letting y'all know. Okay. I think she gonna act up. Y'all disrespected her with the you got to guard Nafisa. Nafisa, you got to guard Nafisa. She got to guard me too. So she went on one since then. She they walked y'all down. I think they figured out something and took it in overtime at y'all crib. So if they keep Courtney Williams in check, that's a wrap. You can wrap that one up too. Phoenix. So I'm going Mercury Phoenix. We win this greatness in real time. It's not even greatness. Mondo, there's good, there's great, there's elite, and then there's Asia.
mhm.
Oh yeah, AT with another triple double. He'll own 6 of the 8 in WNBA history. Keep playing with him.
Yeah, no. I see AT again. I hope Sabali solid. Man, I'm very impressed with Sammy Wickham in that comeback win, and we'll see if Sammy can maintain that. If not, who else is gonna step in? Yeah, and I gotta agree with you. Said, please don't play Dewana Bonner like that. Like,
Let DeWanna Bonner breathe.
like, please don't do that to a good talent. Like, if you want to use it, if you want to make sure Dewana is finishing, please be very wise in the rotation. You know, Sammy said,
DeWanna Bonner is probably more likely to give you like 12 or 13 if she's only gonna go like 18 minutes
uh-huh.
and you trying to run her 30 minutes, bro. Like just ain't got to do something different there, man.
Yeah, no, yeah, don't, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna Satu gonna have a game. It may not be this one. Satu is gonna have
Yeah.
a game that she wins on her own. She's a unicorn. It's gonna happen.
I mean, and who else is out on the court with him? Is Alexa back? Right, Held is back, chipping in too.
Nah, she ain't played.
Oh, she didn't play. Oh.
Catherine
Okay.
Westbeld was the one that came in and showed out with the 2 or 3
Okay.
from 3, but it was the defense too because she had 4 steals.
Catherine Westbeld. Then Natasha Mack is struggling, huh?
She had 4 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. I more want you to just get on they big nerves.
Right. Right.
You expect Kai to show up big time? Yeah, maybe it'll be Kai game. Maybe it's a Kai game. For some reason, I'm feeling like a Alyssa Thomas game, but it could be a Kai game. But I also think that Satu is gonna have a show closing game too
Right.
in this series.
I mean,
But
Satu
yeah,
is due for one. Satu due for one. It's bothering. Yes, she do for sure.
I mean, she went 9-22. She had 24 points. I just know she'd rather have a better shooting night.
Yeah. Yeah. And she was talking mad cash that last game too.
Oh, they was all talking, so I know they really gonna be talking at the crib. So, but coach, let's get the pick'ems.
All right. Oh, what we've been waiting for. Hey, we lucky we got our pick up. Friday night WNBA lights. Pick 'em. I give 'em. You pick 'em. You pick 'em. You pick 'em. We down to the playoff pick'ems. Playoff pick'ems. Playoff pick'ems. Las Vegas, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Las Vegas Aces and the Indiana Fever played in Indiana. I give them you pick 'em. Who do you love, Fever or the Aces? 1, 2, 3. Fire up the chat with your pick'ems.
Aces.
American writer for you, Aces. Michelle, aka 85 Fly, Aces. Where's your twin? Michelle, where's your twin? Kia High Life, Aces. Nations. Got Fever by 10. All right. Anybody else? White Wolf, the Asias. Mondo, Aces. How you? I'm supposed to pronounce that, Mondo? Chicago Cheetah, Fever by 30. Uh-huh. We got the plot thickening here. Fever by 63. Furious Fever. Uh-huh. We got some more pickups left for the Aces and Fever. Everybody get a chance to pick up anybody else before we count down. What you got, Auntie?
All right, tell you, man, I got the Aces. Ain't no question.
Cheetah drunk with no
Ain't
olives.
no question.
Pharaoh,
Hey,
Fever
I
by
got.
15. Go ahead.
How many of y'all know who Stuart Scott is? I'm curious.
Benzino, Aces. Stuart Scott, the late great Stuart Scott.
Yeah, working on the piece on Stuart.
King,
He
Fever
was one
by
of my favorites.
4. Yeah, no, he was good. He was good.
Oh, I mean, he was a pioneer. He was game changer. He is the culture.
Yes, yes, definitely. Uh, he boldly did it his way, literally.
In their face. In their face.
Yeah, in their face, and tell them to say something, right?
Lisa Pugh, what's up?
King Lion said 88, 84 fever. Well, yeah, Scott Van Pelt trying to kind of follow Stu, but
I mean, you know.
LP. Lisa Pugh says aces. Yeah, I felt Scott Van Pugh tried to follow in the trend of Stuart
I
Scott.
don't know if Scott. So I often wonder if Scott Van Pelt tried to, or if ESPN tried to put him in a box,
Oh, okay.
where they wanted him to be Stuart Scott.
Yeah, you can't repeat that. Serious, yeah, you know.
Yeah, I was cracking
She,
up. Let me see. What you
she,
say? No. So the Gamecocking show. I had to postpone it. So I'll do one tomorrow.
okay.
I had to postpone it, and Political Lil has some tech issues, so we are going to also try to get the Angel Reese show done tomorrow as well.
Man, I did workout. It's my shoulders, my arm, my upper body. So I didn't realize from that workout. I'm sorry, it was random, but it's like I felt it when I stretched. Okay.
All good.
Is all right. So we gonna close out this pick and look like the fan has spoken. Majority has aces, culinary centuries. You got 79, 93, fever. Chicago says 102 to 88 fever. Anybody else here? Is Milton's how does Milton
Mondo,
still
you
have a
got
show?
Mondo, bro. You on? We don't. I don't know. You're on YouTube. YouTube it. Just type it in. Just type it in. Oh, it's a lot of
Man,
handles in here we never seen before.
right. Hilarious. All right, so we're gonna go close out this pick'em because we got one more pick'em for Wednesday night. WNBA lights 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alejandro, where the love go? That pick'em closed, yo. The pick'em is closed for the aces and fever pick'em closed last but not least. We got Phoenix Mercury trying to say something, put it down against the Minnesota Lynx. This game is in Arizona. That is a 9:30 p.m. Eastern game. I give it. You pick 'em. You pick 'em. You pick 'em. Is it the Lynx or the Mercury? Fire up the chat with your pick 'em. One, two, three. Pick 'ems. Get loose. Lynx 79, 74 says Nations. White Wolf says PHX. Phoenix. All right. This is India links. I hope I said that correctly. 77 and 74. I got to get hooked on phonics of Rosetta Stone so I can pronounce correctly. Miracle Rider for you, Mercury. Pharaoh says links by 3 in double overtime. Whoop. Whoa. Lisa Pugh says Mercury. Michelle, AK 85 for live. Mercury. Bayou Tigers, Chicago Bayou Tigers to 88 to 84. Links in triple overtime. Got this creative scores here. I like it. I like it. You creativity machine. Oh, anybody else? Wait a little bit. Links are trying, baby. Show no shame. Okay, Mondo. Kia highlight says Mercury's gonna get it done on Friday night. WBA lights. Mercury says Kia highlight says Mercury. Mercury. Anybody else gonna put that pick 'em in the chat just like that? Put the pick 'em in the chat just like that. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Man. Pharaoh, Lynx 99, Mercury 96, King, Lion 79, 67, Mercury, Mondos is Merc, and the Lynx is a good series. No, it's a good series. They said it's tight, but it's right. Pause, pause. I felt like I should have said a pause right there. There you go. All right. Anybody else? Furious Fever 78, 74, Lynx. All right, people still got something to say about the pick'ems. We appreciate you participating in the pick'ems on today. All right. Anybody else before we get our countdown on this one? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Chicago Cheetah says 80, 84 links. 4, 3, 2, 1. Alejandro, where the live go? We at pick 'em close.
A finger trap. What?
You notice did you see my eye when I looked at the chat? Did you see my
I
face?
know what he's talking about, bro.
It's this pickup has been brought to you by Wanda's Wigs. Wanda's no bust down Mondo's wontons, and I think he did not hold the olives. We hope that all your pickums come true. I'm sorry, that threw me all the way off. This has been brought to you by Mama and Them Soul Food and Kitchen Sink Hair Salon. Black soap moisturizer, huh, Lisa Pugh? Black soap moisturizer, that new hair moisturizer. Okay, that's all we got. That's all we got, Auntie. I can't. I'm trying. The laugh is all in my chest right now. I'm sorry.
Oh man. Well, I mean, listen, we had a good talk on some college hoops tonight. We got the pick'ems in for some good WNBA hoops we got coming up tomorrow with the playoffs. You know, I forgot to look and see one thing I checked before we get out of here. Before I get out of here, 1 second.
My darling. Oh man, Mondo funny tonight, man. I can't. I can't.
All right, so coming into Unrivaled, Nafisa Collier, Ray Burrell, Chelsea Gray, Brittany Sykes, Kelsey Mitchell, Nas Hillman. How y'all feel about them 6?
That's
It's an interesting group. It's an interesting group. So we are halfway there.
halfway there.
No, not. Yeah, I think we halfway there. Let me see.
Almost.
Almost halfway there. Almost half. Yeah, especially Nas. Yeah. I go blue.
Yeah, Michigan.
Not go blue. Hold on.
Uh-oh. For the Wolverines. Is that what that for? For Nas?
Probably, but go blue. Really? You know I'm go green. Go white.
Oh, right. Okay. Yep,
Huh?
yep. Spartans.
Telling y'all gonna have to move into the KBAF mansion. Telling y'all.
How I get into
Telling y'all.
I'm gonna have to hire Key. I'm gonna have to hire Key.
Key ain't looking for employment right now.
Okay.
What Michigan State? Other Michigan, yeah. That ain't no that was nothing about UConn, Mondo. Nothing. Nothing about UConn. It damn sure wasn't about UConn. When the Huskies come out the corner.
Mondo, you was reaching on that one, Mondo.
Key highlight. I can't believe you came with that gold blue, dog. Keep forgetting that about I keep forgetting that
Uh,
about you. Oh no. At all, Mondo. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I actually do like the Michigan women's basketball squad. I just can't be like go blue. Can't do that. My daddy be
You
rolling
can't do
over in
that.
his grave. Be rolling over in his grave. You can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that.
Can't do that.
My mama taking me out the wheel.
No, no, we don't.
My mama taking me out the wheel. Couple
Oh,
things get you taken out the wheel.
oh, we don't want.
Pledging the wrong sorority. You ain't have to worry about me.
Uh,
I wouldn't get on nobody line. I thought about it. It ain't for me. All that is too much.
you
And
said
go in blue. And go in blue. That'll get you out the wheel quick. MJ Lover. We had a question. We had a question early. I don't even know if who asked that question.
um,
Let me go back. So Don Play came here and asked a question about Aces versus Fever game. Wanted to take a I don't even know what RS is. A RS money line for a parlay piece with Florida State. What you think about that? And what do RS mean? Oh, because I damn sure didn't ask. And then my bad. I mean, just how you come here and put you straight to work. How are you, sir? How your day going and everything? Okay, let me know. Let me know. Coach, what you got
yes.
before you ready to get out of here?
Oh man, we thank you, man. We got Friday night WNBA lights coming our way. We thank you for taking your time, not being a rush, and talking women's college hoops with us and a little bit of WNBA playoffs. Be great in your preparation, become excellent in your performance. Champion, man, talent, T. Hey, change this world with one random act of kindness at a time. Get in your bag, expand your bag. Because look, you are the best. Look at yourself in the mirror and guess what? And say to yourself, you are the best. And guess what? You can change anything you want when you put your mind to it. And in this crazy wild world of shorts we call Earth, spread love. More love is what we need and what we could use right about now and all the time. And when all else seems to be getting tough, that time not hold on, keep on moving. Don't stop. You can do this. You got this. And remember, you are made for this. Till next time, WNBA playoff Friday night lights is here.
Y'all know what it is. I think we got hot takes, but I don't know. I got to check with Rob. He might be traveling. I just thought about this Friday. But we should. I think we may have a bet show tomorrow. I owe y'all a Gamecocker show. Trying to make up the Angel Reese show. And then we got hoops tomorrow. We got hoops tomorrow night. So, and then we'll be back with scorers for those games. So, if you did not hit the like and the share on the way in, please hit the like and the share on the way out. Until next time. That's Coach Coleman. Let's talk sports. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. MJ Love you on location. All right.